Hello everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Goretti and I am the counselor at Butterfly Project. So today I wanted to expand a little bit more on what we've been talking about with self-concept and self-love and affirming. So today we're going to talk about mirror work. This is something that I absolutely love doing with my clients. And I have been teaching my clients this for many years. I have done it myself. And you guys, I know it's kind of weird. It's a weird concept. It's a weird thing to do. But what I have noticed, it is one of the most powerful tools to use when we are trying to change how we feel about ourselves, how we see ourselves, and basically the self-worth, the self-esteem that we have, the self-love. Okay, this is one of the best ways to do it. So what is mirror work? So mirror work basically is we're trying to reprogram our subconscious mind with affirmations, right? And changing those negative subconscious beliefs that we have from our childhood programming. So in order for us to do this, right, we need to basically reprogram, or I call it rebrainwashing ourselves, right? So we need to rebrainwash ourselves. And the best way to do it really is with repetition, right? Because that's initially how it already, started. That's how we got programmed, right? Was hearing things, experiencing things, seeing things, thinking things over and over and over again. So when we are affirming to ourselves on a regular basis, there's some tricks to make it go deeper into the subconscious mind. One being, doing it when you first wake up in the morning. Like as soon as you wake up, before you even are fully awake or your eyes fully open, like you're still groggy and your eyes, you're struggling to like open your eyes. If you have affirmation cards, which I give to my clients, I get them to read those, one eye open, whatever, go ahead and do those immediately, because our subconscious mind still has a window that's open for about 30 seconds in the morning, maybe a minute, but usually it's about 30 seconds or so. And if we can get those affirmations in there within that window, that is great. It goes deeper into the subconscious mind. And so that's like as soon as you're aware that you're awake. The second time would be at night, right before you go to sleep. And this is so that you can marinate in it all night long. This is where I tell my clients to do the mirror work. You can do the mirror work at any time. Like you can do it in the morning too. Like once you get up and maybe shower or brush your teeth or whatever your routine is, go to the bathroom, whatever it is. You can look in the mirror and do the mirror work then as well. That's great. But if you, and do that, but I really want you to make it a habit to do the mirror work before you go to sleep. So usually people use the washroom right before they go to bed. Take a look in the mirror, do your affirmations. If you have cards, great. I always tell people the more senses that we use, the deeper it gets ingrained into our subconscious mind. So if you're holding cards, you're looking at them, you're reading them, and then you're kind of memorizing in the moment to repeat them, and then you look in the mirror and repeat them. So this is mirror work. So why is it so important? This is one of the most powerful techniques to reprogram your subconscious mind when it comes to self-concept, self-love, self-esteem. Why is this? Because most of you have heard that saying, the eyes are the gateway to the soul, right? So we can, not look at someone and maybe say something, but the minute we look them straight in the eyes, it's kind of like the truth of the inner self, the truth of your soul. You feel like people can see through you. That's kind of how we communicate, right? Through our eyes as well. So it's really hard to lie to yourself when you're looking in the mirror. Right? When you're looking straight at your eyes, it is really hard to lie to yourself. So you're probably thinking, well, if I'm doing affirmations that are saying something opposite to what I believe, am I not lying to myself? Am I not going to feel like I'm lying to myself? Yes, that's the key actually. When you look in the mirror and you say an affirmation that is opposing what you already believe, because we want to change your beliefs, right? So when you look in the mirror and you say, okay, let's say you don't love yourself. This is like, the classic number one affirmation, right? So let's say you don't love yourself and you say to yourself, looking in the mirror, I love myself. If you are lying to yourself, looking in that mirror, if you really don't love yourself, you don't believe that statement, and you say it, you'll feel that gut punch, that like, that didn't feel good. Like, I feel like I'm lying to myself. Spot on. That means that we hit the nail on the head with the affirmation. That means you don't believe you love yourself. So that is the correct affirmation. So as we're trying to reprogram our mind, our subconscious mind, from those old negative beliefs, sure, in the beginning, it's going to feel like you're lying to yourself. But over time, once you can look yourself in the eyes and say that affirmation, I love myself, and you say it with confidence and you don't feel that, gut clenching feeling, and you feel really good when you say it, now you know that belief has shifted and changed. So this is kind of also a, barometer, thermometer to see, kind of where, or a gauge to see where you're at with your beliefs. It can work that way too, which is really great. But the thing is that when you are looking directly into your eyes, when you look in that mirror and you are saying these affirmations, what happens is you are directly going into your subconscious mind, like straight. It's like a straight line going directly into your subconscious. It's kind of like that dart, hitting the bullseye, right? And so this is why it is so important. So I always tell people, this is one of the most powerful, profound techniques that you can use to reprogram your subconscious mind. It also is the best gauge to kind of see where you're at on this journey of, self-love and self-concept and changing, those subconscious beliefs, the childhood programming, right? So you want to repeat your affirmations. I mean, if you have some in your head, great. I tell people affirmation cards are really, really good because you are, using all of your senses when you use them. So that's why I write them out for my clients when they come in. You can just go to like the dollar store and buy those little index cards, right? And just, in kind of like with a marker, big writing, one affirmation for each card. Keep it simple. And I'm actually also doing an affirmation video for you guys. So hopefully that helps. You can take, those affirmations, write them on cards, and then look at yourself in the mirror, preferably before bed if you're only doing it once a day. Now, if you can do it multiple times a day, that is even better, right? Repetition is key. But if it's only once a day, do it right before you go to bed, because then you will marinate in those, affirmations, those thoughts all night long. So it'll get deeper into your subconscious mind. Okay? So look yourself in the mirror, look yourself straight in the eye. Do not look away, because that will be a tendency, right? Is that because we don't believe it, we want to shy away from looking at ourselves, because remember, we're looking deep into the depths of us when we're doing mirror work. So don't look away. Make sure you look yourself straight in the eye when you look in that mirror and you repeat that affirmation. I usually tell people something else that's really good is don't just repeat the affirmation one time. Do it 3 times. Okay? 3 is a really good kind of number to affirm to yourself. So affirm 3 times each of the affirmations before you go on to the next one. Okay? So that is mirror work. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Don't forget to do all the things like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here as part of this ever-growing butterfly community. Share this video with anybody that you think it might be helpful for, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notified of new videos. And yeah, thanks so much for being here, you guys. And as always, I wish you all peace, love, and light. Until next time, bye-bye.